Thrustmaster. 5500. 31. Rotate.
Mic check, 212. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It has been far too long to be away from y'all. It's been crazy. It's been far too long I've been away from y'all. So appreciate you tuning in tonight. I'm excited for this one. I do apologize for the delay. We were supposed to go at 2 p.m. I forgot we were celebrating my 3-year-old's birthday today, even though it was really like 2 days ago. So my skills were needed on the Blackstone, and of course my beveraging skills were also needed. So I apologize for that. But we're here now, and because it's a late start, we're just doing one leg. The chat has voted. Chat has voted for one leg. The option was DC to Portland or LaGuardia to Portland. They voted LaGuardia to Portland. It's a shorter route, but it is one hell of a juicy scenery. If this little yellow airplane wasn't here, it'd look even juicier. But yes, this LaGuardia scenery is top-notch. Absolutely love it. So it's going to be a fun one. We'll take our time. We'll set up. We'll get out of here probably on LaGuardia 5, Whitestone climb. On our way down the Sea Dog arrival in Portland, Maine, to which I haven't flown in a very long time. So it's going to be an interesting approach for us. I'm going to try to nail it, but we'll probably screw it up. But it'll be fun. It'll be scenic, and it should be a good night. So appreciate y'all. Team Vodka in the house, dropping 20 gifted memberships out of the gate. Welcome to the green room, he says. Team Vodka, appreciate the support, my man. Absolutely fantastic. Very, very kind of you. You're going to be flying along with us tonight, Team Vodka, or are you too busy cooking some short ribs, whatever those were in there? I took a quick peek earlier. I wasn't sure what that was, but I was also in a bounce house, so I couldn't really see what it was. But thanks for the support. Nevertheless, man, I'll be up your way on Sunday. I'm doing a donut run up to MSP. But appreciate the support. Who else joined there? What do we got? We have Oz Fest Got. Welcome to Private Pilot, sir. Glad to have you back on Team Green as well. Y'all, I got to tell you, it's nice having the home internet in the basement, but I will say that as it's getting warmer, it's basically like a sauna down here. So it's just giving me flashbacks to the night the PMDG 737 released, and we were in the V1 HQ in North Texas with no air conditioning, and it was 100 degrees because the office was under construction. Smash the like button if you remember that. If you remember the 737 release night mayhem, however many years ago that was, hit the like button because that was fun. Spurious Posh says, I'm drinking in honor of Team Vodka. Spurious Posh, me too, man. I got one more with you right here. Cheers. It's my last beverage for the evening. Tomorrow evening, I'm off on a 2-day trip. Believe it or not, I have my first overnight in over a year. So, yeah, I got to figure out how to go to the hotel. I got one overnight on a trip tomorrow evening. So, last beverage for tonight, and we're going to pack the bags, and then tomorrow we'll hang out. We're going to stream tomorrow. I have something very special for you that I'm going to show you tomorrow, but we'll get to that in a little minute. Cooking short ribs. Awesome. Good deal. To Geographically Inverted, I saw you were headed off to do a real flight. Thank you for stopping by. We'll catch up with you later, man. Enjoy your evening. Fly safe, my friend. Billy B16A is in the house. Billy B16, appreciate you. Thank you so much for gifting a membership to Biggs. And Billy B16, I got your message. Too cool, man. Glad to see that you are reigniting the aviation bug. Enjoy your journey through the training sector of maintenance, my friend. So appreciate all the support. A300 stream when? Never. Al W, sorry to hear about your dad, man. Sorry to hear, dude. Thoughts and prayers for your dad for sure, man. 97, I mean, he's getting up there. That's awesome that he's made it that far, but I'm sure he's going to be in good hands there in DFW. Hopefully he's in DFW. Is he in DFW? You in DFW, man? Good hospitals there. So thoughts and prayers for you, Al W. Any X-Plane stream? Is that the special news? I won't tell you what the special news is. But there'll be a special stream tomorrow. First, wow, we get all this is like this every time I don't stream for a while and then we go live, it's like we spend 10 minutes on the intro, so I apologize, but this is really truly like a reunion. It seems like haven't streamed in a week. T Sizzle, thank you for the support. First student solo tomorrow. Happy 17 months, T Sizzle. That is fantastic, dude. Congratulations. Well, congratulations on getting to your first solo, and go smash it. Make sure you report back. Let us know how you did. Savor the experience, man. You only do your first solo one time, and you'll remember it for the rest of the day of your life. So awesome. Thanks for sharing, and make sure you check back with us. More Fokker win. We'll see. Wrong Side Sim is in the house as well. My man, I got a little something to send you on Discord. Uh-oh. Thought I was going to have to command a go around from the jump seat. Whoa. All right, Wrong Side, hit me up, dude. I'll take a look at it, man. Tuesday night, what a great Tuesday. Great Tuesday indeed. Farmer Joe 97, welcome Private Pilot. Glad to have you on board. And Jacob M, my goodness. I swear we're going to fire up this airplane here at one point. I mean, this is okay because it's really not juice time yet. It's still too bright with the sun. So it's good that we take our time here on the intro of the stream because we really want to be flying that arrival at sunset. So it's all right. We take our time here. One leg tonight, short flight. Air time is about 45 minutes. So we'll have plenty of time for the flight. But Jacob M, thank you so much for gifting the 10 gifted memberships to the scenery. That is to the scenery. I swear this is gonna be a long night, y'all. I've been out in the sun all day, been in a bounce house, been around my 3-year-old, my 4-year-old, my 1-year-old, my wife, and associated company. And I'm still recovering from this afternoon in the sun, so this could get interesting. That and New York Center just jumped online. So, and LaGuardia Ground. Okay, wow. So we need to reel it in. Get our A-team on here. But Jacob M, thank you so much for 10 gifted memberships, man. Appreciate you. Here we go. Loading into the cockpit. Let's at least get this airplane fired up here. Let's come up to the overhead. We'll get our battery 1, battery 2 online. Now, this is the latest and greatest update. So we have FMS speeds, as well as some other bug fixes and stuff. But the biggest thing for me that I took away from this update from the FSS E-Jets was the FMS speeds. We'll go ahead and arm the emergency exit lights here. We'll get the we'll leave both of those off. We'll put the logo lights on, nav lights on. Everything looks good. We'll go straight into GPU power since it's already hooked up, and we'll let the airplane fire up here. But yes, I'm excited for this update. You guys know that one of the hardest things to do, not hardest things to do, but one of the nicest features, in my opinion, of the Embraer 170, 190 series is the FMS speeds. You know, it really manages the speed of the aircraft for you. Now, obviously, this is still work in progress aircraft. It's not a full release version. So I've been hearing some crazy things happening. I haven't done a full sector A to B yet with it, so we're going to find out together if we have any bugs. But I did do a takeoff, and FMS speeds worked fine. So we'll keep an eye on it, and I got to try to remember how to fly this thing. I am typed on this aircraft. I haven't flown it in a very long time, but we're going to do our best to do everything right here. So airplane is firing up. We'll get ready to go here. What's your take on the A300? Does it suck? No, it does not suck. I like the A300, man. Biggest update is the APU knob delay is gone, is what you mean. A-Rot, I will say, I did notice that. There is no, when you click, you don't have to like click it 50 times to get it to the APU to fire up. So, very cool. We should have ground power. We're powered up. We got LaGuardia ground online. We got delivery online, 35.2. We got all kinds of people to talk to tonight. So, first and foremost, let's put 1352 in here in column 1.
1032, you're clear to the Boston International Airport via the Tennis 6 departure radar.
Let's mute the mic for now, and let's do some of our own initial pre-flight here. So we're going to go to our flight details. This is us, LaGuardia to Portland International Jetport. Grecky, Judd's, Cam, Camjo? No, Cam is that Cambridge? Can't remember. Sea Dog 4 into Portland, Maine. E-190 100 is what we're in. Our second in command is Chen Zhu. Hopefully he's not going to be way too low tonight. All right, flight attendant 2 is Joanne. I didn't know this was on here. This is actually kind of cool. It has the whole flight crew on the. This is actually a pretty nicely detailed EFB. I didn't notice that before. I normally just load in and go from there. So let's go to the departure section. This is us, Cactus 357. These are our anticipated loads and cargo. We'll get our runway. We'll do all of this here as soon as we load the wind direction and speed. I'll also take a quick look at the ATIS here. LaGuardia ATIS PDC says information Yankee is current. Winds are 170 at 1.8, gust 2.4. Wow, what a great night. 170 at 1.8, gust 2.4, 10 miles scattered. 29er 70, ILS 22 in use. Departing runway 13 is what we're blasting off. So we can plan to depart on runway 13. And we'll hit the magic barrel ref key right here. 29er 70 is set. We need to turn the brightness up on that thing. I'm going to put you over to, well, no, you're doing the flight control test right now. It's doing the P-bit test, so you can see it doing its thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to put you on flight controls. I'm going to put you on map. I'm going to turn on TCAS, and I'm also, flight control bit expired. Oh, no. Is it because we didn't have 3A on? Maintenance, A-Rot. Why did my flight control bit expire? Do I need that 3A pump on? Abdilo03 with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. If you want to send I tried reaching out to you last week because Falcon Wings wanted to send you the PSC scenery. Oh, Ponce. We're going to have to do the Ponce flight. Abdilo, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I'm sorry, I have been gone from the sim, all things sim, for the last week. I've actually been in the great state of Texas. Away from the sim, away from the house. So I have been gone away from all things flight sim. I'm still trying to catch up. But yes, I would love to do a Ponce flight. Maybe we do a long haul. I think JetBlue does it on the 190, right? We could go, Kennedy to Ponce, 4 hours. We get some in-flight entertainment, maybe. Or maybe we take the Fenix, do some over water, extended over water. We'll have to put a vote up in chat. Thanks so much for the super chat, man. To force it on, it's 3A, 1 and 2 within 5 seconds. Okay. 3A, 1 and 2 within 5 seconds. Will that redo the P-bit test? Or are we going to have a maintenance message here? Pressurize 1, 2, and 3 for 1 minute. All right, so 1, 2, and 3 is on for 1 minute. Where's the chrono on this thing? Right here. Don't know where it's displaying because I don't know. Oh, right there. There it is. All right, cool. Let's work on our flight plan. Let's go ahead. Actually, we don't need to be squawking. Let's put this in standby. Hopefully, maybe when they get a cold and dark, we'll keep that in standby for the cold and dark setup. We'll squawk 2000 right now at the gate. We are tuned into clearance, but we're not receiving it right now. I have the audio off. Let's go ahead and set up our perf, our nav, or actually, let's go to our flight plan. Let's go ahead and do this. No, hold on. I got to remember. Perf and knit. Nope. Perf. Oh, gosh. How do we do it? I forget, chat. I forget how to get started. There we go. We're going to do LaGuardia to Portland, and then we're going to do a flight plan request with our call sign. There we go. I haven't flown this airplane since the last time we flew it on stream. So LaGuardia, Portland, and our flight ID is Cactus Alpha Whiskey Echo 357. We'll throw that in right there, and then let's do flight plan request. Let's just put it back. The last sim update 15 beta was today. Bug is gone. FPS are back. I got 45 and 55 FPS, no frame gen. Wow, JJ Stevens, that's awesome. You're on the beta though, right? So they're waiting for that. Okay. So I'm still waiting for. Hopefully it'll pull it out. LaGuardia PWM. Did we file it? Hold on. Alpha Whiskey Echo. Maybe I need to put it here. Nope. I forget how to pull this out. Hit send first. Oh. Well, that would help. Duh. You've added pushback faults, A-Rot? Oh, boy. All right, so flight control bit should have been done from 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Do we need to, like, turn them off? Hold on, let's turn... Oh, my gosh. Let's turn it off. Hopefully it'll work. We'll see. We have a flight control P-bit. Embraer 180. We need maintenance to come reset the jet already. Where's reset jet? Does the bird have pause at top of descent? I don't believe so. There we go. Flight plan received. Here we go. So now... Apply active. LaGuardia to Portland. That's us. Now we're cooking with gas, chat. Now we're running with gas. Okay, so let's go back to flight plan, departure, runway 13. We don't have a PDC yet, so let's just give them a call first before we load in the actual approach or departure. All right, so we've got him tuned in. We're on LaGuardia delivery 35.2, and let's give him a call. Clearance, good afternoon. Cactus 357 Yankee. Like to pick up our clearance to Portland, Maine.
Cactus 357 LaGuardia clearance. I don't see a flight plan on file. Can you verify you filed it?
Stand by. I'll do it again here real quick. Flight plan locked. Yeah, it says it's locked by ATC for Cactus 357. I filed it. It's locked by ATC. I mean, I can file it again. Nope. We're still, we're proper.
Cactus 357, I actually have your flight plan, your clearance on request number 1, stand by.
Roger, Cactus 357. See? I know how to file a flight plan, chat. All right, so we're gonna wait till we get our actual clearance before we load the box up. Let me pull up Navigraph charts though, because we're gonna need that. Long time no see, Cap. My first stream back. Monsoon Farms. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Classy Traveler, good to see you, man. Hey, V1, good to see you and everyone. Good to see you too, man. Good to see everybody back tonight. Let's unload this. Look, I'll prove it. Import from SimBrief. There you go. That's us. Now, I filed 39,000 feet. That ain't going to happen. I don't want to go to 390. We're going to have to amend that. But that's us. Let's go to Departures. Restart. Oh, fine. We'll restart the...
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I got to restart Navigator. Wrong side Sim says smash the like button. We all know he's going to use that against us somehow. We would max power takeoff, but not enough likes. True story, wrong side. True story, man. Introducing the land
Cactus
cover.
357, every clearance available, advised, ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Cactus 357.
Cactus 357, you're clear to Portland International Airport via the Tennis 6 departure. Radar vectors Grecki then is filed. Climb via SID, expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 1651.
Clear to Portland via the Tennis 6 RNAV, Grecki S-File, climb via SID 380 and 10, departure 20.4, squawking 1651. And can we request a lower altitude? That was my mistake. I shouldn't have filed so high for Cactus 357.
Cactus 357, where would you like to go?
How about we do 32?
All right, Cactus 357, amend your clearance, final altitude, flight level 320 and 10.
All right, amendment 320 and 10 minutes after departure for Cactus 357. Thank you.
Cactus 357, your readback is correct. Push and start your discretion. Contact ground 121.7 when you're ready to taxi.
We'll call ground 217 on taxi, Cactus 357, sir. All right. We have our clearance. We are good to go there. Let me, Tennis 6. I wonder if they're doing Tennis 6 because nobody knows how to figure out, no one knows how to do the Whitestone anymore. So Tennis 6 is RNAV off the ground, super lame, 5,000 feet at or above initial. So we'll climb via the SID. Oh, I'm over here looking at Navigraph. You guys can't see it. That's my mistake. Tennis 6 departure here. RNAV off the ground, very lame. As I said, top altitude 5,000 feet. So we'll go ahead and close the Navigraph window so you don't have to look at it anymore. And we'll set 5,000, which is already set. And now let's finish with our flight plan. So Tennis 6, apply that. Looking at our flight plan, next page. Let's go back to the departure. And then let's go to, actually, no, let's go back to the route page. Arrival. We're going into Portland, which harbor visual we want, right? Where's my clearance in case I forgot? Harbor visual is, let's see the weather. Right now, weather in Portland is 190 at 7. So winds are 190 at 7. Probably not going to get 2.9er, huh? Well, I mean, we could get the harbor visual 2.9. Let's put it in the box and let's hope for it, right? So harbor visual 2.9 is what we want. So I'm going to load 2.9, and I will load the ILS 2.9 as a backup. All right. So we'll load the ILS 2.9 as the backup, and we'll take it off of Sappy, which is way out over the water. So we'll put it in there. So we have it in there. We're going to come down the Sea Dog 4 arrival off of, is that Cambridge? We'll apply that. Our route is in the box. We'll go to the Perfinit now. With Perfinit, now we let the FO do the work. So we'll come back over here and let's plan 1-3 for departure. Flaps 1 and dry. We'll do 1-3 dry, and let's just run flaps 2 numbers for the sake of it, and we'll calculate that right now. We'll get some speeds, and then we will go ahead and do real-time load. That's going to load up. That'll bring us to our manifest, and we'll hit send to McDo. We want flaps 1, 21, 26, 43, 79, and if we look over here, the first officer is going to go ahead and start plugging away. So as he does that, or she, let's go ahead and fire up the APU. There is no lag on the start switch, which is absolutely juicy, and the sun is starting to set. So it's going to be good now. I got a feeling when Ponce gets released, I'm going to have a headache doing Unicom for Vatsim and Iveo. Ooh, that's way too loud. ears were ripping. Hunter says when I get my sim back up and running, that's the first parts I'm doing with the Windwing FCU. Oh yeah, Andre. Have I had to do that in real life to mend altitude? Yeah, of course. What did you say? That's so loud. That's an Embraer 190 APU for you, though, all right? That's pretty much what it sounds like. All right, you can see here the first officer is done, so we're going to go ahead and leave 450 and 0. That's fine. Takeoff, landing, fuel, that looks like that'll be enough. Cruise altitude, we're not doing that. We're going to flight level 320. We'll put 320 in the box. Cruise winds, I don't know where they are. Abdilo's going to get mad at me, or no, A-Rod's going to get mad at me because I forget where they are, but you put your cruise winds in here. 6.7 on the trim. Wow, look at our trim. Why is our trim ran all the way up?
Trim.
Trim's in motion.
Trim.
All right, let's go 6.7, and while I'm thinking about it, let's go back to auto and leave those two on like so. Okay, come back down here. 0 fuel weight matches, gross weight is 78.05. And next page, takeoff data set TO1. Let's see. Can we get, chat, we have never done a packs off takeoff in the Embraer 190. Okay, listen to me on this. We do this every time here. We have never done packs off in the Embraer 190. I haven't streamed in over a week, so we need maximum like button smashing to help the channel get back. So we need to hit 250 likes before takeoff, and we would do packs off takeoff. If not, we'll stay with packs on. But right now, we're TO1, ADX ECS on. ADX does work now. Flex takeoff is off. We're not going to do a flex out of here. Let's go ahead and go FMS takeoff. Flaps 1 confirmed. Flex off. TO1, ADX on. Takeoff speeds 17, 22, 29, and 174. You could see here 17, 22, 29, 174 is set. Flip this bad boy over to FMS speeds. 129 is bugged. That's V2. Pop an engine, V2 or greater in the climb out, right? Afterwards, the Sioux City, was it Sioux City? The whole slow to V2 thing went away. So if you're V2 plus 10, you maintain speed. But essentially, we want our V2 is bugged there. 5,000 is blue. 2970 is set on the altimeter. We'll go map mode, vertical profile. We'll turn it on, even though it doesn't work yet. We don't need airports on. We don't need nav aids on. Nah, let's just leave nav aids on. What the hell? Nav aids on, airports on. Scroll the range down to 2.5, and everything else looks good there. So our box is pretty much set up, and we'll do a boarding through GSX now. Passengers can go ahead and come on board. It's not going to take very long, and hopefully this P-bit will go away. We have APU bleed valve open, steering off, flight control bit expired. That's on me. So we should have turned on the hydraulic systems after engine or after power up. But after engine start, theoretically, it should blast off. Oh my goodness me! There is a, what the hell is that? That is a giant spider. The joys of streaming in the basement. A massive spider. Well, I say massive. About the size of, it's pretty big. About the size of a 50-cent piece. Literally just came straight down and landed on my microphone in front of my mouth. That was pretty wild. Okay. Let's open up some doors because everyone's upset here. So we need to open up cargo doors. So boom and boom and boom and boom. That thing just literally, I'm here looking at the screen and I just see it drop right off my nose and land on the microphone. Pretty wild. First it was wasps. Y'all remember that? Smash the like button if you remember when I was streaming and was attacked by wasps in the walls. I thought Sim Update 15 was tentative for today. Yeah, it was tentative. It's not coming out, but nothing we can do about it, so I'm not all that beat up about it. Canopi's in the house. Thank you for the €5 donation, sir. Expect tons of love and support even 10 minutes after departure. Captain, I hope to see you flying over in Europe soon again. Kanopi, when I work up the courage, my man, I'll head back to Europe. Maybe we should go back to Germanlandia. We need to go back to, we need to do some German ATC again, because that was too much fun. We turned that one Lufthansa stream into a meme stream, but I had a lot of fun doing it. We're going to do more Europe stuff. Don't worry, Kanopi. Cruising altitude 320, but direction of flight is eastbound. Listen, Sooner State Spotting, you are not thrust set, so I cannot acknowledge your cruise altitude argument. Now we know what V1 is afraid of. Listen, if I had to pick an insect that I like the least, I will admit it is spiders. Like, I'm not like an arachnophobic, but I do not like them. And let me tell you what, I don't care if you like spiders, if one just came out of nowhere and landed right on your nose, essentially, you would probably jump. It literally just spun its way down off the roof and landed right in front of my face. Is this plane worth it? Absolutely, Cruz. I mean, listen, you're paying for, or you're doing, I need to fix something here real quick. I know what's causing that frame chop. This is an early access aircraft right now. But in my opinion, it's worth it because I have a lot of fun with it, and it works. You don't have VNAV, okay? There's no VNAV, but you should be able to. I've showed you many times on stream how to calculate descents and how to do certain things, and you should be able to. There we go. Now Sim should smooth out a little bit. You shouldn't have any issues if you know how to do 3-to-1 descents. I mean, look at that. I normally, should we come outside? Look at the texturing on this wing here, on this livery. Look at that juice, chat. He convinced me to buy both of them. I'm quite happy. Did now. Early access or not, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, and here's the thing. Yeah, it's early access, but it is a lot of fun. I enjoy flying it. I enjoy the flight model. I enjoy the sounds. I enjoy this airplane a lot. And it's just one of those that I'm also connected to personally because I've flown it. This is my first commercial jet, really, that I flew. Y'all gonna be bored as hell when VNAV is out. Yeah, when VNAV is out, this airplane is gonna be extremely boring to fly. Trust me. Josh says I would also have started packing up to leave. Would have dipped out if a giant spider almost landed on my nose. Rainman says I started playing train simulations. I think I'm going to quit flying and become a train engineer. Is that weird? That is weird, Rainman. So this past week, I was gone. I was in Texas. I was getting the house ready for when we moved back. Look at this lovely LaGuardia scenery. Ooh, there's a frontier behind us. And so I also had a fishing tournament way out in East Texas, middle of nowhere. And we left, so we had to be at the ramp at like 5 in the morning. So we are driving through East Texas at 4:36 in the morning. Middle of nowhere, East Texas. And the train, going over a train thing, the lights light up and the bars come down for the train crossing. Like, okay. The slowest train I've ever seen in my life comes across the tracks, goes about 5-6 cars down, and then stops. And there is it took 57 minutes. We sat there before the train started moving. And then eventually it left. The whole ordeal took about an hour and 10-15 minutes. Because it was another solid 15 minutes after the train started moving again to go. And so you can imagine, middle of nowhere, East Texas, 4:30 in the morning, and then there's a whole line of boats and trailers trying to get to the lake. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if I'm not a train person at all. Did they have to come get another caboose to push it? But Andre, I couldn't turn around because I had the trailer on, and it was just like, we thought about it, but the only other route to that same boat ramp would have been like another, just wasn't worth it. It was pretty much our only option. Look at the Duncan sign up here. How cool is that? The scenery is awesome. Oh, it's cool. Your dad's working the Amtrak to Boston? Nice, Sweet Myth. FMS speeds are bonky in cruise. Interesting, JJ Stevens. We'll take a look at it. What kind of things do you have in? Well, what kind of issues? Because I haven't had it yet, so I don't know what to expect. V1 rotate sounds are some of the best I've ever heard in any sim. Really, Aviator Trap. All right. Oh, you're talking to V1 rotate. Yeah, the sounds are awesome, dude. Sounds are good on this jet. Took you long enough to notice the donut sign. I know, I'm sitting there looking at it. That is awesome. We're almost done loading up, and we'll be out of here. It's a very mild day on the East Coast. No clouds. Sun is setting. Should be a beautiful sunset flight. If your CAS and Mach are very close in cruise, it'll flip-flop a lot. So just make them wider apart or go manual speeds. Okay, A-Rot. Here's another thing, y'all. If you're on FMS speeds, if you're flying this jet in a regional environment, like up and down the East Coast, I can guarantee you, well, in real life anyway, it was a lot of maintain 7.6 Mach or 7.2 Mach, maintain 7.4 Mach, maintain. So there were a lot of times where we would actually use FMS, or I'm sorry, manual speeds, even with FMS speeds available, because of ATC restrictions. So if you're having it flip-flopping on you, it's not totally unrealistic to just go manual speeds and cruise, especially if you get assigned a speed. So if you get assigned a speed, you're not going to be using FMS. I mean, you could change it in the FMS and the real bird. Oh, look at that. Look at that E-170 in position. That is some juice right there. Look at the difference between a 190 and a 170. That's pretty cool. We're all boarded up. We're ready to go. Boarding's completed. GSX is just about done boarding. So with that that's on, let's go ahead and disconnect from the GPU. Let's get no smoking, fasten seatbelts on, stereo light is on. Everything looks good there. We'll not get the beacon just yet. Hydraulic pump 3A is on and 2 is on for push. We got to close up the doors. So let's go ahead and close everything up. Boom, 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 boom. Zero fuel weight is 75.1. Payload 14.6. Excellent. Wait, do we have charts on here? Oh, we do have charts on here. I totally forgot. I'm loading up Navigraph. Although, oh, you know what? There it is. I was going to say maybe I have to like resync everything. All right, we're somewhere over here, I believe, right? I'm not sure where we are. We're over on gate 29. So we'll push and then call for taxi. So let's go ahead and tune in to LaGuardia ground 121.7. Let's go back to the radio page 121.7. We never put our squawk code in. Anybody remember what the squawk code is? I have to scroll back up the chat here. Excuse me, hiccups. 1651 was the squawk code. 1651. Boom. All right. Sound's coming back on. 6969. Trading Pilot, thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate you. Says, hi, Captain. 9 years ago, I quit aviation to fly a desk. This year, I decided to try and return to the right seat. I know the industry is funky right now, but I won't let that discourage me. Trading Pilot. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat, man. Listen, don't let it discourage you. If it's in your blood to come back, do it, man. This industry is weird, so give it a full send. Thank you so much for the support, and come back to the right seat.
Hello,
man.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Worst things have happened. Can I fly holds now? I don't know. I've never done a hold in this airplane. I don't think I've attempted to. Will I try beyond ATC? Probably not. Recycle transponder squawk 1651. Did I miss it up?
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right, we're going to push back off 29, nose right, tail left. JetBlue's in the pushback. We'll get our cams online. We got force feedback in the yoke, which is fantastic. We got our Throttletek throttles ready to go here. Let me adjust the view so you can actually see them maybe. There we go. Oh, yeah. Ready to go. Water gifting 5 memberships. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Water, for the 5 gifted memberships, man. Hope life is well. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Now you guys are making me second guess. What was my squawk code? I thought it was 1. Let me scroll back up the chat. Just why I enter it into the chat. You are all responsible for this. How come I have to look this back up? 1651 is what I wrote down. 1651. So we should have 1651, which we do. We're going to go nose right, tail left on the push.
Release parking brakes, please.
Stand by. Yeah, we can go to our inboard line. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. We don't have a profile, fractality. Let's see what happens. Brakes release, clear to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Max Rank in the house? Max Rank, my man. Good to see you, dude. Flexing the 48-month, 4,800 month badge, whatever that is, dude. Appreciate the support. Hope you're well, man. Hopefully you're not the tug driver down there right now because we got some funky business going on. But good to see you, dude. Always a pleasure to see you stop by the stream. Oh, we forgot to disconnect the cones and stuff. I can see the cones outside. Oh, no. Oh, they're gone. I thought the cones were in the wing view there for a second. Let's go ahead and turn the beacon on. Oh, look at that, though. Hold on. Let's just admire this pushback.
Warrior ground, hello, JetBlue 1687, just left runway 22, we're on Bravo.
JetBlue 1687, the Guardian
I need a starter bourbon, $50, ready to grow out of my college ranks. Carson Christ.
Bravo, Echo,
Depending on
Alpha
the
to the ramp,
size,
JetBlue
I mean,
1687.
I wouldn't even call it a starter bird, man. You look into the Woodford Reserve. Double oaked is a little bit more expensive, which I like it as well. But if you just to start out, Woodford Reserve is a good bourbon. Or but if you get the smaller size, it's not about. That's always that's kind of my baseline. I will splurge sometimes on more expensive, but honestly, I enjoy it. And unless there's a special event or something, that's just kind of been my all-around go-to. Also, Bullet Bourbon, B-U-L-L-E-I-T, is another alternative. That's not going to break the bank.
Ground, JetBlue 1267, with you vacated, runway 22, we vacated to the left of Delta.
JetBlue 1267.
Haynard Distilling Bourbon, Stephen Haynard. There you go.
Taxi to the right.
All right, brakes are set. Are they disconnecting? Yep, she's going to disconnect.
Bravo,
We're going to start
Echo,
up.
Alpha. Yeah, we're on FSS.
Number
So that's probably why.
2.
Well, thank you.
All right, not a problem.
Unlocking
Brakes,
gear.
Spirit Wings 207, contact tower. Have a good night.
Over to tower first.
Turning 2. Max says, there you go, 49-month stacked wings. Been a great ride, brother. Max, appreciate you, man. I'm still sitting here next to my Wing Super Taurus and Hawk 60
Tow
Collective.
truck
Thanks to you.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Makers is
clear,
another
right
good
is
one
clear.
too, Mr. Greco. Absolutely. Makers Mark, they got some good stuff. Ethan Joy, this is the force feedback yoke from Brunner Electronique. Looks like Southwest is coming under the bridge. You see that? Are they going to come around under the bridge? Should we get rid of the window? I love the window, though. It's good enough to where I can keep it. Look at Southwest taxiing under the bridge. That's so cool. All right, tug, tow, and pin out front. Hold on. We're going to start number 1 after I watch this 737 taxi by. This is cool. Oh, this is sweet stuff right here. Remember, chat, we're going for 250 likes. We'll do a packs off takeoff. We've never done it with this airplane before. I think that alone is worth a like button smash. A little bit of texturing situation going on there. But that was cool. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. Why did I start 2 first? I don't know, because I thought we did in the one, I forget. A-Rod, is it 1 then 2? I forget, man. Where'd you get the force feedback? It's a force feedback yoke from Brunner. That's what they make. It's full blown. It's its own yoke. It's 1 then 2. All right, my bad. What's the verdict on the E-Jet? Do I need to pull out my credit card just yet, Arlen? Look, man, we flew it for almost a week straight, and I've had so much fun with it. It's one of those, all I can tell you is I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money. I'm here to tell you how I feel about spending my money on certain airplanes, and there has not been a flight that I've done where I've regretted spending any money on this airplane, and that's me personally. I feel like the only thing that's really holding it back is a VNAV, which makes it boring, But a lot of people want VNAV, and I get it. I understand it. It should have it. It's a pay-war airplane. It will have it. And then a full, like the fully, more in-depth FMS, right? Those are the two things. But I mean, that's also why it's early access. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to meet and exceed all expectations. All right, that's all good. That is set. We're doing flaps 1 for departure. Why is there hydraulic flight control bit still yellow? Let's leave those on for a minute here. We're not getting a P-bit test. We screwed up our startup on the P-bit. Let's go and extend flaps 1.
I'm sorry, LaGuardia ground, Endeavor 1202 with a
Hey, Rob says that's strange. I'll look into it. All right, maintenance says we're good to go without it.
Insulted. Endeavor 1202 LaGuardia ground, taxi runway 13 via taxiways Mike Bravo Papa hold short.
I feel like I need to bring these back a little bit.
Okay, taxi
hold on.
JFK
We gotta,
runway 13 via Mike Bravo Papa.
Let's come out of the
short
window.
22. I'm at LaGuardia. Endeavor Golden. Third time to charm.
There we go. We're gonna set this wing view,
I
right?
was kidding with you that time.
We're gonna set this wing view back here a little bit. I want a little further back. All right, wing view is saved. That is so much juice. Look at the. I love this. This livery's got all the dirt on it. Absolutely love it. It doesn't say flight control, no dispatch. You're right. So we're gonna give it a full send. Auto. Flaps on position 1. Trim 6.7 is set. Here's a question: is there a way to clear an ICAST message? Yeah. Cabin's calling. We'll acknowledge them. They're good to go. I don't know if you can just clear it. I don't think you can, Miamis. It's not an Airbus. You could scroll it away. Okay, digging into the memory bank here. Scroll it away, he says.
JetBlue 714, contact tower, have a good night.
Look at that one, JetBlue 714.
There we go. And let's go ahead and... So now that's blue. So I'm on the ICAS. You can see that it's blue. Can't really scroll it away, though. It won't let me either. So we'll let it... I guess we'll leave it. Let's go back to our MFD. Yeah, we should be good. Let's give him a call for taxi. Let's get out of here. LaGuardia ground, Cactus 357 off gate 29, ready taxi, Yankee.
Cactus 357, information Zulu is current. Let me know when you get that.
Oops. Information Zulu now, 160 at 12, 21 297022, departing 13 still. Okay.
Southwest 1676, cross 22 on Golf and hold short of Papa on Golf. Prepared 5792, cross 22 on Papa, hold short 13 on Papa.
Cross 22, Papa, hold short 13 on Papa. Prepared 5792.
He's not going to let us taxi, I know. LaGuardia ground, Cactus 357 with the Zulu now, ready taxi.
Cactus 357, taxi runway 13 via taxiways Alpha, Juliet, Bravo, Echo, hold short 22.
Taxi 13 Alpha, Juliet, Bravo, Echo, hold short 22 for Cactus 357. All right, Alpha, Bravo, or no, Alpha, Juliet, Bravo, Echo, short at 22.
Prepared 5792, contact tower, good night.
Tower 5792.
Actually, Brickyard 5792, can you hold short of Golf 3, please?
Roger, hold short Golf. Brickyard 5792.
Southwest 1676, you go all the way to runway 13, hold short, please.
We gotta find out right where we are, though. This is,
For Kilo 792, you can contact Tower now. Have a good night.
Tower 6792, good night.
Southwest 1676, thank you. Good night.
Alpha Juliet Bravo Echo. I think Alpha
LaGuardia ground, United 33, hold short, Bravo.
Juliet Bravo Echo short of 22.
Is that United 3030?
Yes, sir. United 33, hold short, Bravo.
United 3030, LaGuardia ground, checking the ramp, Bravo Echo Alpha, good night.
There's no sound
Bravo
on this
Echo
one,
Alpha
Sweetness.
to the ramp for United 33, thanks.
Alright, this is 6 Alpha. So hold the phone. This is 6 Alpha is the spot. So yeah, so basically Alpha, we're gonna go straight out on Alpha, Juliet, Bravo, and Echo. Juliet.
Number 1202, no delay, cross 22
Bravo,
on
then
Papa,
Echo.
hold short 13.
No delay, cross 22 on Papa, hold short 13, Endeavor 1202.
Turn left. Oh, look at that sunset. Alright, what we also can do, we're going to go ahead and hit the Togas here. So we've got roll
Endeavor
TO.
1202, thanks for that, contact Tower. Good
LNAV
night.
is armed.
Over to Tower, Endeavor 1202, have a fantastic night.
So now we're on Bravo. And he wants us all the way down to
3030,
Echo.
Echo, take the next right on Foxtrot, left Alpha.
Alright, right on Foxtrot, left Alpha, sorry about that. United 33.
Contact 4355 on Bravo.
Look at the dirt underneath that.
4355, LaGuardia ground,
flat
38,
track
taxi
ferry.
ramp via Bravo Echo Alpha.
All right,
Good night.
Bravo is gonna come to the left here, all the way around.
57, send your instructions, take the right on Golf, hold short 22.
Right turn golf, hold short 22, catch 357. All right, golf now, which is gonna be this one, we'll hold short at 22. That view though, look at that, huh? Absolutely juicy. Rolling good on our own too. A little bit of breakaway thrust. We haven't even touched the thrust levers. All right, holding short of 422.
57, cross
Oh.
22 on Golf, hold short of Papa on Golf.
Cross 22 on golf, hold short of Papa on golf, cactus 357. All right, light them up because we're crossing. Someone on short final. Maybe we should dilly dally and make them go around. Is that Team Vodka on final?
Number 1202, did I hand you off? Looks like I did.
Ground Southwest 1216, clear runway 22 at
There
Bravo.
is a lot of traffic here.
Southwest 1216, LaGuardia ground.
Bricking the sim down.
Bravo, Texas ramp via Bravo.
I can
Echo
feel it
Alpha.
struggling. All right, Bravo.
Bravo Echo Alpha to the ramp. Thanks, Southwest 1216.
And then short of Papa.
Cactus 357, thanks for the help. You can contact Tower short Papa. Have a good night.
All right, contact tower short of Papa for Cactus 357. All right, short of Papa on golf. So we're going all the way. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. What a view, huh? I'm gonna turn traffic off on the TCAS display here because it's like blocking the view of what I want to see. Oh, look at this guy landing. Delta 320 right there. Absolute awesome. Looks like he put it down right on the numbers. Real time, real web. This is looking good. Remember, chat, if we hit 250 likes, we'll shut the packs off. We need 250 likes. We'll shut the packs off. We need some juice lights up in here, though. Flood storm light. We got contact tower on 18.7. 18.7, what was departure? LaGuardia departure 27.3. We'll verify that too. Good afternoon, Tower. Cactus 337, holding short, 13 on Papa.
Captain 337, recorded tower, good evening.
Can you confirm our departure frequency for us? Is that going to be 27.3?
Captain 357 is going to be 120.4, 20.4.
20.4, thanks. And that's why we check.
Okay, 5792, contact New York departure 120.4.
Departure, Brigade 5792.
Oh, we do need Empire State of Mind in the background, don't we, Steven? Oh, look at that. Recheck compass heading. That's there in real life. I just rechecked it a couple days ago.
Endeavor 1202, traffic on a 7 mile final, runway 22, wind 160 at 12, runway 13, get takeoff.
Endeavor takeoff 13, Endeavor 1202.
Cactus 357, runway 13, line of await.
13, line up and wait, Cactus 357. All right, line up and wait. We're going to get all the lights on so I don't have to come back up here. Lights are on.
955, the Boris tower, good evening.
Flight attendants notified. Auto throttle is armed. TO roll. LNAV is armed. TO 5000 blue 129 on the bug.
168, welcome to New York.
We do have a cast message. There's nothing we can do about it. Hopefully it goes away.
Less than able on our launch ground. Good evening, Sponsor Dave.
Yaw damper. Is the yaw damper automatically on?
Endeavor 1202, contact New York departure 120.4, see ya.
Over to departure on 20.4 for 1202. Good night.
250 on the likes. You guys are awesome. Packs are coming off. Pack 1, pack 2 off. Check. Hear the errors going away. We'll do it from right here. We'll do a Toga from outside view. We'll spool them up 50 from inside. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for smashing the like button and the participation. Where are my juice lights in here? Juice up this cockpit a little bit here. We do have a HUD. We could depart with a HUD, but I suck at flying with HUDs. All right, packs are off. Passengers are getting hot. Let's get those yogas in chat. It's almost time. All right, we should be. Ooh, look at that. Wait, 73.
Wind 160 at 12, runway 22, correcting runway 13, take takeoff.
13, clear for takeoff, Cactus 357. All right, spool them up 50, chat. Here we go.
LaGuardia Tower, Delta 548, ILS 22.
Delta 548, the Boris tower, good evening. Traffic morning, only 1 prior to arrival.
Yoga!
Good land, runway 22, Delta 548.
Left one able, right one able, contact ground with
TO, throttle hold. Uh-oh, takeoff config. That's not good. That's an abort in real life. I ain't got time. E1.
V1, rotate.
That's definitely a, whoa! Holy lag spike or something. That was weird. Positive rate gear up.
Cactus 357, contact your departure 120.4.
Over to 120.4, Cactus 357, that's it. Alright, speed on elevator, LNAV, flight level change. Why are we go around reserve still? Climb 2, there it is. Departure, good afternoon, Cactus 357, 2.3 for 5,000 on the 10 S6.
Cactus 357, here departure with a current climb 88 miles around 10,000.
Come to 17,000, Cactus 357.
Cactus 357, confirm climbing to 10,010.
Sorry, climbing to 10,000, Cactus 357. Alright, 10,000 is blue. Max 1. Oh, you know what? I went to the D10. That's why. Back 2. We're not going to overspeed. Don't worry. Right about... Now it should go away. Should go away. There it is. Alright, climbing to 17,000. I don't know what happened on departure there. That was like a weird lag. Like I went to rotate and it just went mayhem mode. Never had that before. But we're up and running now. I think I had a massive lag spike right at rotation. Look at downtown New York. Oh my gosh, the juice is unreal. Alright, we're 6 for 10. We still have flight control bit expired. I wonder if that no takeoff config, I wonder if that was because we didn't run the packs off numbers. It was the trim, it was the trim? 6 point, I eyed over there. I thought it was, oh, maybe the trim got jacked up when I was messing with the hydraulics. I thought we set it in the green. We'll have to rewatch that. That might have been pilot-induced trim error. Because I noticed it was way up here at the top, and if it's not in the green, you'll get that takeoff config, and if it was in the nose up trim position, that would explain a rapid rotation and stick shaker combined with the lag spike is no bueno. So that might have all been pilot induced. That might have been completely pilot induced on the takeoff. I apologize. There are professional flight sim streamers available elsewhere. Speed on throttle, or speed on thrust, sorry, LNAV, altitude select. So far everything is doing good. Leveling 250k knots, 10,000 feet. We're going to need to go autopilot on here just for workload management. We'll see though. Trying to get that trim dialed in. That is a beautiful view though. Oh, you're right. It'd be an ECS ref disagree. That would be right. So it was definitely the trim then. I wonder what I set. Maybe I set... We'll double check our numbers in the EFB here in just a minute.
Cactus 357, contact Newson 125.326.
25, 30, 25... What was that for against? Cactus 357?
Cactus 357, contact Newson 125.32, 2532, we'll see.
2532, we'll say Cactus 357. Alright, 2532. I gotta turn the autopilot on there. Just too much here for one person. Alright, autopilot's on. Center, good afternoon, Cactus 357. We're 10.2, or correction, we're level 10,000. I don't see 25. Oh, there it is. 25. No, I don't see 2532 on the frequency list. Maybe he meant 2542? Yeah, I mean 2542. New York, even Cactus 357, level 10,000. So we need to speed normal now. Alright, now I see it down there, 2532. Let's go back to it. Newark, Cactus 357. I'm not hearing anybody. New York Center, Cactus 357 radio check. I'm transmitting. Volume's up. I guess we might just have to disconnect. .325. You got to put the 325. You might be right. New York Center, Cactus 357 radio check.
Cactus 357, New York Center. Yep. Welcome. I've been trying to catch you. Please direct Grecki. Climb and maintain 17,000.
All right, there you are. We were feeling a little bit in the dark there. Direct Grecki, climb to 17,000. Cactus 357. All right, 17.1 is set. I'll fix that. Flight level change. Speed LNAV flight level change. Direct to Grecki. Flight plan. Grecki, put it at the top. There we go. Direct Grecki.
Cactus 357, contact Boston Center, 133.45.
3345, Cactus 357. See ya. Whoever said I need that 25 Subaru, thank you, man. Center, good evening. Cactus 357, 11-1, climbing 17,000.
Cactus 357, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Cactus 357. Up to flight level 270, chat. 270 is set. Now, the hardware does that weird thing where I gotta do this. There we go. 27 is set.
Cactus 357. It was nice talking to you for 5 minutes, but you can contact Boston Center 123.75. I'll talk to you on the arrival.
All right, 2375 for Cactus 357. Sit. Wow, we are getting a workout in the frequency department tonight, aren't we, chat? Boston, good evening. Cactus 357, 13.5, climbing flight level 270.
Cactus 357, Boston low, climb and maintain flight level 320. Best forward speed in the climb, or best rate of climb, actually.
All right, climb and maintain flight level 320, and we'll give you the best rate of climb we can, Cactus 357. All right,
yeah,
best speed.
77 cross Daisy
So,
at 8,000.
this is where we're going to mess with it. We're going to go manage speed.
2968 on the altimeter.
And I'm going to roll this back to
Daisy,
250 knots.
777.
And we're also going to come down here to the TRS page. We're going to select climb 1. We'll get a little bit more juice.
5152, proceed direct speed.
Now we should be climbing. 250 at climb 1. Oh, yeah, she's ripping now.
Boston Center, American 692, 13,000.
It's ripping.
692 Boston, climb and maintain 16,000.
Can you change your reading to 25 hertz so you don't have to enter those? K2000. I don't know. That is a great thing to ask. I don't know how to change it so I don't have to do those little hertz modes at the end, the 2.5. Maybe that's in the settings. I'll have to check. But thanks for bringing it up. I think it's flight control no dispatches bug because it should have cleared itself when the pumps were on, but nothing ran. Yeah, A-Rod. I think I bugged it out, man. I don't know why I did it right out of the gate. I did do a takeoff with FMS speeds in a practice session, and I didn't have that at all.
Delta 1202 cross.
Maybe I was just late on turning the pump on with the initial power up. I could have. But we also figured out that the departure takeoff config was pilot-induced air with the trim not being set. I set it too high. If we look at our EFB right now...
and Cactus 357, you can resume the normal speed.
All right, normal speed, Cactus 357. I should have had a trim of 2.1. I don't know what I set. I should have had 2.1. So... if someone could wind back when we set the trim, what did I actually set? Because I know I didn't set 2.1 because the trim was up here out of the green. And that would 100% be a takeoff config would be a no bueno on the takeoff.
310 knots, Delta 2842.
It was at 0.6, it was at 6.8 on the trim? Oh, hell, no wonder. Where would I get 6.8 from? I don't know where I got 6.8, y'all. So that takeoff was 100% pilot-induced air, and let's take that as a moment. If you want to see, is this airplane actually have anything modeled? So I took off with the trim way up and out of the position. Well, we got a no takeoff warning. I should have aborted the takeoff, but because I want to go tuck my 3-year-old in before the stream, and not do a long stream and have to do an RTO and then go taxi back in line, I just went forward with the takeoff.
10.8 for United 777.
So I continued the takeoff when I shouldn't have. The trim was out of position. I go to rotate the sucker. Now, we did have a big lag spike. I don't know what that was about. Lag spike aside, not only did we get a super aggressive super aggressive rotation, we dang near had a tail strike. We got a stick shaker, and we went straight up in the air, and I had to run that trim down with my thumb. So airplane did exactly what the airplane should do, and the pilot did exactly what the pilot should not do. So take that for what it may be. If you think, there's nothing modeled on the E-jets, I mean, that is pretty cool to see. I mean, if I don't make that mistake, we don't know that stuff's actually modeled, right? But it's actually modeled, and everything did what it was supposed to do. Now let's see if we can get back to FMS speed. So we went to 250 knots here. This is similar to when we're in the Airbus and you say, how do you get a better rate of climb without using the expedite push button? You just use selected speed, right? So let's go back to FMS speed, which is managed speed in Airbus speak. We'll go to our cost index climb out speed, 270 knots. That's 100% normal. Let's see what the vertical speed does. Don't descend. Good. So it's level. That's normal. It won't descend, but it will dang near level on you to speed up. So that's normal. We're accelerating at 270 knots. I can zoom this out a little bit. And I'm climbing up to fly level 320 now. So pretty darn cool. Yeah, I don't know why I had 6.8 trim, JJ Stevens. I don't know what I did there. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, let's enjoy some dirty flaps. Look at that, huh? Adam Tasha. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, man. Appreciate you. Welcome back to Tejas. Hey, I'm not quite there yet, man. The 21st of May, I will be making the final drive back to Texas. So I'm still in Georgia right now. I'm in the basement with the spiders. Yeah, man. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for $2 super chat. Can't wait to be back. It'll straight up descend you sometimes too. Did that to me at an Eagle every time. Just had to ignore the flight director. Wow, A-Rod. Yeah, so A-Rod's saying that in the real bird, if you go, I imagine if there's quite a gap there, say your managed climb out or FMS climb out speed was 290 and you're doing 250, that's a 40-knot jump. That's a little bit of that's a significant difference. So it may actually push the nose down to reach 290 knots. Now the Airbus won't push the nose down most of the time. I think some of our older 319s would get a little bit sketch with that. And actually that's a lie. Sometimes they will. I've seen the Airbus do funky stuff trying to catch up to a managed speed target. So that's just normal behavior. It just depends on the jet itself. But this actually did pretty good. It actually leveled off, accelerated 270 knots, and we're back in complete managed mode. We're LNAV, flight level changing to 32,000 feet.
Dog at 11,000 to Portland, altimeter 2966.
Who's that for? Is that for Cactus 357 Sea Dog at 11,000?
And that was just for JetBlue 714, Cactus 714.
JetBlue 714, cross Sea Dog at 11,000.
Oh yeah, we should hit STDs. Thanks, JJ. Look, see, this is what happens when I don't stream for a while. STDs are set for you, me, and JJ. We got 3 STDs up front. We're good to go. We're climbing to 32, so let's do some quick mental math since we don't have VNAV chat. So we just got...
Boston Center, proceed direct Putnam, climb and maintain.
We just got a situational awareness update. Aircraft in front of us got Sea Dog at 11. So we're going to be climbing up to 32,000 feet. We're flying over Sea Dog. Let's assume we get the same restriction, right? 32 minus 11, that's easy. That's 21. Let's multiply that by 3. That's 63 miles. I suck at math. Let's just call it 70 miles from the top of descent. So if we get that 11,000 at Sea Dog, we're going to start down at 70 nautical miles. You cool with that?
933, proceed direct to Daisy.
So, again, that's situational awareness stuff, right? That's not our call sign, but I heard that JetBlue going to Portland, flying over the same fix that we're flying over, ATC giving them a restriction. Hey, let's anticipate the same thing here. Now, let's see what happens. We're 7.3 Mach. We're speed on throttle, A-cell. I want to make sure everything here is kosher with the force feedback yoke. I don't know if anything was changed that would affect our force feedback profile. I know initially we had some issues with the TCS mode. So far, so good, though. Everything seems to be working out just fine here. And we're leveling off 270. We're right on. Okay, so what's happening here, I see the switching back and forth. 7.3 Mach is right at, we're pretty much at this changeover, 270 or 7.3 Mach. So we should be able to force it.
Over 27 Boston, climb maintain 16,000.
Let's force it to Mach 7.4. And I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go
933, just going to maintain
selected. And I bet you that Airbus in front of us is not doing 7.4. I bet she's doing 7.8 or better. We're going to manually select 7.6 Mach. Keep up with traffic here going up the East Coast. So right there you saw it was jumping between Mach and indicated. Not a big deal. You can force it to do Mach or force it to indicated, or in this case, because we're kind of in a busy sector, let's just maintain a set Mach number, and if ATC needs to slow us down or speed us up, we can just do it right there at the flip of a switch. No issues. Short flight though, so let's go ahead and go fasten seatbelt sign off. Now I do want to check something. There should be a
5152, contact New York approach 120.8.
A perf cruise.
Cross Lolly, level 200.
Cross Lolly at 200, JetBlue 608.
So I've changed it here. Let's see if I go FMS.
Delta 2842, proceed direct.
Hey! So now, if you want to be high-tech and push extra buttons, I've basically changed the cruise Mach number
American 692, flying
in the FMS. So now we can use managed speeds and still be 7.6 Mach assigned. So, boom. There you go. Increase your Mach number and cruise page. Yep, just did it. Right. Yep. So I know it's a little bit of a delay. But yeah. So, hey, that looks like it's working. That's good.
And then back to the right, South 102.
I love this. This is like flying.
1202, flying 090, descend and maintain level 190.
This is like flying the 146 with a much easier to read cockpit and an auto throttle. You still have to do manual descents, but that's it. Literally the only thing that you manually have to do right now is calculate descents, which honestly I don't have a problem with. But I can see why some people would have a problem with it. But hey, I'm having fun with it. It gives you something to do, right? Yeah, JJ, this bird is getting better and better, man. Like, this is great. Look at that, though. Let's go outside real quick. Let's take an outside look. Now, one thing I'm noticing, it sounds like I'm only getting engine noise in my right headphone. That seems suspect. Anyone else getting that?
102, for heading 130.
Right heading 130, South 102.
I'm only getting engine noise out of my right headphone. Alright, I missed a lot of stuff there. I apologize. That was a pretty wild departure. Thank goodness we didn't get the Whitestone climb. Smoky Mountain Flight Simmer, welcome back to Private Pilot Sir. Glad to have you back on board. Nabil's in the house. Good to see you, man. Going back in the chat, Kyle says, what does the Expedite do on the Airbus?
345 Boston, hello, climb and maintain, level 350.
On the Airbus Expedite, if you're in the climb, it will bring you all the way back to green dot in the climb immediately. So instead of going down incrementally, it's just going to instantaneously start pitching for green dot in the climb, which is dangerous because if you're going to a if you're going to a higher flight level, you can lose that juice, that speed, and it'd be really difficult to get back. So that's why we use the selected speed method and scroll it back. In the descent, if you hit expedite, it's going to run you all the way up to VNE or MMO, which is right there on the barber pole. If you hit some rough air, now you're overspeeding, right? So You can do the same thing that the expedite push button does manually with more control just by using selected speed. That's why we do that. Do it that way.
935 cross base at 8,000.
There was a weird issue with audio in the update upload, so that could be part of it. Never noticed it in game myself. Interesting. Okay, A-Rod. Yeah, I just thought I'd pull it out. Like, and I noticed it. I thought I noticed it on takeoff when we went Toga. It was so loud on my headset though, but it was only on my. Yeah, like I feel like I only hear partial engine sound out of my right headphone. Oh, but that looks awesome though. How sweet does that look though? That looks so sweet. Jeremy Harvey in the house. Good to see you, Jeremy. How you doing, man? This has potential to be an extremely high fidelity add-on. I think so too, Jeremy. I think so too, man.
10,000, Delta 102.
I have all the sounds of the 195 breeze. Nice. We need to do some breeze ops. We need to do some breeze ops. It might need its own theme music. It's gonna need some Brazilian. We should. I tell you what. We should do the Latin America theme song every time we fly the E-jets because they are jungle jet Brazilian Embraer. So it is Brazil, right? Yeah, Brazil. So we might have to run that every time. Can you get a tan? Can you get a tan in the cockpit? I don't think so, right? Because it blocks the cockpit will block the rays that you need to tan. I don't know. I think I told you all a long time ago, one on the podcast. I used to fly with the captain when I was an FO. He would literally start the chrono, put his arms up here on the dash, and he would do it for like 15 minutes straight without moving, and then he would come back. He's like, "Yeah, I gotta get tan." Like, okay, I don't know if it works that way, but you do you. So, but I actually don't know the official answer, Rex. I mean, when I'm flying, probably not, because I put down window shades, I put up sticky shades, I pull up all the additional shades. So, we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of LaGuardia, and let's pull up Portland main charts, just so we have them ready to go. Sea-Dog arrival. Make it big. Hide you.
On the east side, kind of like Boston Center.
Sea-Dog is at 11,000 feet. We know we're 70 miles out. Buckstow 2,300 feet for landing 1-1. Hopefully we'll get. We're probably not going to get too.
Right heading 160, Southwest 102. Boston Center. Good evening. Air Canada 680. Flight level 2.
We'll see. We are probably not going to get 29.
Air Canada 680 Boston low.
Can I make it night mode?
WestJet 239, where are you coming from? I'm sorry.
No,
239, kind of like Boston Center, 133.45.
All right.
Delta 2842, kind of
in the turn, it's. Oh, look at this.
Over to approach 20.8.
Oh, that is juice.
Thanks for service.
Southwest 102, proceed arc Daisy, descend to maintain.
Special news that I'm mentioning earlier. That's coming up, Diabetic Lad. You'll have to wait and see. Tune in tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream. I got a stream before going to work. I got a flight tomorrow evening.
American 692, descend to maintain.
I don't even know where I'm going. I'm gonna look it up. But I have an overnight in the land of Eminem, Detroit City. I haven't overnighted on a trip in a very, very, very long time. I don't know why I didn't trade this trip out. It's a pretty good trip. Flying with a cool FO buddy of mine. I actually put this trip on the trade board last minute, see if anybody wanted it. No one took it. So, I got to pack my bag for the first time in a year. Well, that's not true. I went to training for like 5 days. So that was, I guess training is technically overnight, but.
American 692, turn left heading 180.
It's a short overnight too, 13 hours. Ew. Gross.
Orbit 27, turn right heading 290.
Is that the birthday?
290, Orbit 27.
How you doing, sweetie? You okay?
Boston Center, November 850 Golf Sierra.
Capital 425, descend to maintain 14,000.
14,000. You got recurrent next week, A-Rot? Oof. Jeremy says, what's the problem you talked about with the yokes and hurting your knees during a crosswind? Oh, Jeremy, so especially, oh, look at that. The sun just under the wing. Oh my gosh, I missed this livery. Jeremy, so with these yokes in particular, because it's a ram horn, if you are battling a crosswind, these will definitely hit your thighs or your knees. I have been cracked more than once. Ask any ERJ or ask any ERJ driver, whether it's the 145 or the E-190. I guarantee you they've been cracked in the knee once or twice.
Capital 425, turn 20 degrees left, maintain 290 knots.
20 degrees left.
S-turning here just a little bit. That was a hard 90.
From the speed of 290.
But it's S-turning. It's going to get right back on Sea-Dog. We'll be fine. Sea-Dog was originally at 11,000. We're 81 miles out.
I'm sorry for the delay. I'm going to get you in here shortly.
We'll see if he gives it to us or not.
Delta 2, Charlie Papa, turn right.
Glad to see the Embraers are progressing. Are the 190s? If you already have the 70s. Tier 0, so they are very, very similar. I will tell you this. They are both, while they are similar in their operation, same type rating. They fly a little bit differently, just like their real-world counterparts, right? So I've flown both, and I enjoy both of them. Now, which one to get? If you already have the E-170, I mean, do you want to fly the 190 for the liveries, for the HUD? That's really the only changes. And I personally like the E-190 wing better than the 170, 175 wing because it's just a little bit more meaty. I actually like this wing better than the 737 wing. Like, this wing just looks awesome. I love the E-190 wing. It's perfect proportion all the way around. But it's completely, what do you want to fly? There's 4 different performance codes for each type. That's pretty cool.
Okay, 29, descend to maintain.
Look at this reflection of the red. Look at this next level reflection stuff. We got the red on the wing tip to there. That's us. Cross Sea-Dog, 11,000, CAX 3V7. So that's us right now, chat. So scroll in 11,000. So that's why we do our mental math ahead of time. I'll fix that. It's 10-9, 10-8. Let's go flight path angle FPA 3 degrees down on the descent. FPA 3 degrees down. We're going to maintain our Mach number, and we need to change the altitude. 11,000 is set. Turn up the sounds a little bit. Crossing Sea-Dog, 11,000. Reset our heading bug.
130, above 1202.
You going to bed, sweetie?
That's 4910, request flight level 280.
That's 4910, climb maintain, level 280.
280, thanks.
Okay, American 4496, last heading 090, descend to maintain, level 190.
Last heading 090, descend to maintain, level 190, American 4496.
All right, kids are going to bed. We're on our descent.
5792, Connect Boston, 133.45.
It's not us. All right, so we're 7-4 now in the descent. Right here, so we've switched to 7-4 Mach on the descent. Very cool. Eventually, it should transition over to indicated. We'll see. Or we actually forced it, didn't we? We might have to force it back to indicated. Was there a speed restriction? Let me look at speed restriction for Portland, Maine. on that
Boston,
Sea
dashboard
Dog.
2341 200 for 230.
Dash 2341 Boston, climb maintain follow 230.
230, dashboard 2341.
Sea Dog 11,000, no
American
speed
692,
restrictions.
Sea
So,
Dog Daisy.
we're fine.
Direct Daisy.
On our way down, looking good.
Capital 425. reduce
That's
to
Trevor, take care,
270.
man. Did you know what else still doesn't have VNAV? The Flight Factor 777 V2. Turks and Caicos. I don't know. I know it's Turk in the U.S., but every time I see a name, I want to say Turks and Caicos. Wow. That's pretty wild.
172 Alpha Charlie, contact
Pretty
Boston
unfortunate.
approach 133.0.
So FSS is ahead of a curve. That sure sounds like it. Can you still return it?
At 345, descend and maintain follow 240.
Ever flown into Harrisburg? I have. Harrisburg, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Used to stay next to a Chili's. Back in the regional days. Actually met a. Never mind. Disregard. Not going to go down that story on. Moving on. Yeah, I've flown into Harrisburg a couple times.
Cactus 357,
That's
contact
us.
Boston Center 133.45.
3345, Cactus 357 set. 3345 is set. Portland, ATIS. Let's take a look. I don't see anything up for there. We'll have. This is still center though. Center, good afternoon, Cactus, or good evening rather. Cactus 357 out of 24, descending 11,000 at Sea Dog. Ooh, man. I'm gonna slow down.
Cactus 357, Boston Center, hello.
Yep. So
Brickyard 5792, Boston Center,
I
you go.
think because we forced it into maintain Mach, it was staying a little fast. Went to intervene mode there. It sounded like a good story. You just skipped.
1000, Boston Center, climb maintain flight level 100.
You work right next to the airport? Nice, man.
Boston Center, Brickyard 5792.
Yeah, I've had some fun in Harrisburg.
Brickyard
Shepherd, good
5792,
evening, sir.
Boston Center, hello.
Brickyard in the house.
Brickyard 5792, the Portland altimeter is 2968.
All right, hopefully we'll get Sapper
Cactus
for the
357, the Portland altimeter is 2968.
2968, Cactus 357. All right, 2968 on the barrel. We'll hit that as we come through through 18,000 feet. 2968. Let's get our seatbelt sign on. Ding. Let's get our logo lights on, and let's get the wing light on just for juice here. Oh my goodness, look at that. What's in the update, Harry? There's a bunch of things in the
if they give it to
update.
you already, your radar contact 7 miles
Biggest for me is the FMS speeds. Right now, they've been pretty much flawless on the FMS speeds. You really don't have to manipulate your speeds at all, like bugging up, V2 plus 10, all that. You don't have to do any bug up or manual speeds.
November.
It's all programmed
5673 Sierra
from the
Boston,
FMS, and you can manipulate it from the FMS. So right now, we go to perf descent, 280 knots. That's what we got, 280 knots, and it's doing just fine.
See, the Manchester
Windows update,
altimeter
great.
is 2967.
So much cozier that the nights don't. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the knobs don't glow. You're so right, A-Rod. That's so much better, dude. So much better. Speaking of, let's cozy it up here. Let's dim those down. Let's leave the overhead up, nice and juicy. We'll turn the pedestal about halfway down. Oh yeah, let's turn the PFD, MFDs down a little bit.
And November 212 Charlie Mike, 16,000 is going to be your final today.
Let's turn the flood off, the storm light off. It was actually rather annoying. Turn the ICAST down a little bit. FO's over here, freaking full blown. I remember one time. I turned my knobs down. I was flying with the captain.
Scan 219, contact
FO.
Montreal Center, 128.7.
2968 is set out of 16.7 across Sea Dog, 111,000. We're looking good. I went to turn my screens down. He's like, "What are you, a freaking bat?" And I was like, "What do you mean, man?" He's flying. He was one of the like everything bright all the time kind of guys. I'm like, dude, I don't know how you can see anything with your PFD like max like this. This is how he would fly. How do you? No wonder you're smashing it all the time. You can't see. Can't see where you're going. All right, let's do a check here on the descent. Sea Dog, we are 15 miles. We need to cross it at 11. That's 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. Hey, we are right on the path. So we got, yeah, see, so 15 minus 11 is 4 times 3.
5792, expect the harbor visual 29er.
We'll expect that for Cactus 3%. Harbor visual 29er.
That was actually for Brickyard 5792, but you can also expect it.
Sorry, we'll expect that too, Cactus 3%. Gosh, I am just sucky on the radios.
You can expect harbor visual 29. Harbor visual 29.
Let's pull out the harbor visual. Beautiful. Approach chart. Harbor visual 29. I thought there was a way to make this night mode. Am I going crazy? I really thought there was a way to make this night mode. I guess not. All right, harbor visual at night is going to be sus.
November 5673 Sierra.
We're just going to eyeball it, chat. All right, this is not going to be a harbor visual tutorial arrival. We're just going to eyeball it, okay? I've done this approach multiple times on stream, and I've kind of laid out what you're supposed to do. I'm just going to use the flight path angle and the bird to eyeball us and get us down. We can enjoy the scenery, and because I really want to enjoy hand flying. I don't want to keep cross-referencing the chart, but essentially we need to make sure we go around Lighthouse Island, which may be hard to see. I tell you what, let's wind the time back a tad because I want to actually see what we're doing here. There we go. Let's make it there we go. Let's make it 7:50 p.m. Let's brighten it back up because I'm not gonna be able to see which cove we're supposed to go into and all that. Back just a tad. Does it still not have VNAV? Does not have VNAV. That's what the pilots are for. So far everything else is looking good. Look at this. Leveling at Sea Dog at 11,000. I'm not going to slow down yet. You see how it wants to go to 250 because the...
Cactus 357, descend and maintain 5,000.
Well, actually, no, it does. Descend and maintain 5,000, Cactus 357. All right, well, I guess we'll leave it.
Brickyard 5792.
5,000 is set. Let's just flight level change it. We're 250 knots. Descending below 10,000 feet. We'll get all our lights on, nose and side. Now, remember, we would use this for clear to land, cleared before takeoff, all that, but we're not going to use that right now. Look at the fingerprints right here. Dirty airplane, man. Greasy fingers up here. Flight level change 5,000 is set. Out of 10, we're 250 on the speed. Looking good, Chad. How much do you trust the weather radar in real life? We actually trust it. We rely on it, you know?
Report the city
weather radar is very accurate. Especially the new Airbus RDR 4000s are very accurate.
Call the city 5796.
It does have a night mode. Does it have, what do you mean night mode?
Southwest 9,000, descend via the Roebuck 3 Ravel, runway 48 to Boston, altimeter 2967.
Look where it says Navigraph charts. Oh my goodness! JJ Stevens, was that you that said that? Look at that. JJ Stevens coming in clutch tonight.
November 5673 Sierra, say again, I'm sorry. November 5673 Sierra, enter...
That's what my dispatch looks like after eating some Popeye's
enter
chicken.
right base, runway 32, runway 32, clear to land. The wind
Popeye's chicken, huh?
2903.
All right, let's do a landing initialization. Let's do landing init, runway heading...
right base or straight end, either
290. Landing temperature is...
5792 as City of Portland in sight.
14.
Brickyard 5792, cleared the harbor visual
Flaps.
runway 29 approach.
Full for juice. Ice, no.
November 739 Foxtrot Yankee.
Winds are calm.
Turn left heading 0.
There we go. Landing speeds 20, 25, 39. We're all set up.
Turn left heading
Where are we going?
November 739 Foxtrot Yankee.
Where are you going?
Correction, amend that. Turn left
Heading?
heading 090.
090 for November 739 Foxtrot.
Where are you going, airplane?
JetBlue 713 Boston Center, you go.
Yeah, JetBlue 713, that's checking in with the...
Oh, the star thing.
JetBlue 713 Boston Center, clear direct depot.
Yeah, direct depot.
Alright. We'll fly the line.
And JetBlue 713, the Providence, South
Chris, we've got to do a manual now. Okay, manual is selected. We've got a manual heading.
Southwest 9000, contact
So
Boston.
it basically flew off the star transition and didn't want to fly this star, which has been a known bug and been reported. I think this is the first time we've run into it though on stream, but we've got it loaded up. I'm going to preview Loc 1. That's the localizer that we have as a backup. I'm going to put the first officer on Loc 2, so he'll be in green needles. And
I'm sorry, is that Air Portugal?
We are pretty much set. Barrow ref.
Air Portugal 254 Boston Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
Get that 2968 minimums. Barrow mins. We're going to do a
Jet 239 contact
200.
Montreal terminal. Sorry, Montreal Center.
Set. Actually, we're going to be visual, so we'll set a minimum autopilot disengagement at 500, but it'll be well off before this.
WestJet 239, contact Montreal Center
for the visual. I don't know why.
Contact Montreal Center 138.77.
We got that little star bug there. But we'll just fly manual.
WestJet 239, that's 128, 2877.
128, that's 28.
Oh, look at that.
JetBlue 424, cross Calverton, Charlie, out of maintain 12,000.
No, you don't.
274.
So it went to 270. Why did it do that? That's incorrect.
Calverton, and maintain 12,000 to up high.
Activate approach speed. I'm going to do that. 210. So now I'm going to go manual speed. I'm going to select 250. So I went to 270 there. That's a bug. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to activate the approach though, and I'm going to manually fly 250 knots. Oh, so ARAT says it bugged to cruise altitude. So what happens is we're leveling at 5.
357, report the city of South Portland or the city of Cape Elizabeth in sight. 1A.
We'll report city of South Portland, Cactus 357. Just a couple more miles, we should have it.
Roger.
That's pretty much off the nose. So, city of South Portland. Island Helm.
Runway 32, clear to land.
1, 2,
the national
3.
wind 290.
Turn it in, looking outside. There's the airport. There's one. I think it's 1, 2, 3 over there. City of South Portland is pretty much where we are. Or Cape
American
Elizabeth.
49, contact Washington Center 133.72.
I think, is this Cape Elizabeth? Let's see, where's the bay? This is the bay. So Cape Elizabeth is right here.
November 212 Charlie Mike, contact New York approach 128.12. 2812, good day, 212 Charlie Mike.
Cape Elizabeth. Actually, 347, we got Cape Elizabeth inside.
Cactus 357, additional traffic is at your 11 o'clock, 7 miles northbound, turning northwestbound, a brickyard at 3,000.
We got the traffic inside, Cactus 357.
Cactus 357, following that traffic, you cleared the harbor visual, runway 29 approach.
All right, follow that traffic, cleared harbor visual, 29 approach, Cactus 357. All right, Chad, here we go.
Number 739 Foxtrot Yankee, turn right heading.
We're going to hand fly this all the way, baby.
180,
Autopilot's coming off.
Brickyard 5792.
Manage speed.
Com, runway 29, clear to 1.
No, don't go to 27. I'm going to reactivate. I'm going to reactivate. That's okay. 210. And I'm going to basically heading bug us in here. So recording's on, lights are on, yoke cam is on. We're gonna hand fly this puppy. We're gonna set 3,000. And I want to turn off flight director off.
November 5673 Sierra, cancel landing clearance and runway 32 clear for the option.
Tighten up them seatbelts, boys. Descending to 3,000.
Bus center bearing forward.
210 knots. Let's slow down.
November 22467 Boston Center. The Manchester altimeter is 2967.
This should be a full-blown visual approach. Is that the traffic in front of us? My goodness. 210 on the speed.
Number 816 Lima Papa Boston Center on request of us.
We're going to take her right around here. Down to 3,000. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go V-Loc, Loc 1, course 290. That's our runway course as a backup. Now remember, we're going to be a little off the glide slope. Because we're doing the visual swing around. But SAPE really is at 3,000 out here. There's the runway, or there's the airport. We're going to come right around here. Basically stay over water, and we got to split those islands. I forget. So we're going to stay inside of 3, but inside of those 2 over there.
November 5673 Sierra, that's approved as requested. Right close traffic is approved.
We're going to go right through here and then turn into the harbor. Should be pretty juicy. All right, we're going to keep all the way down to 2,000.
Contact the approach, run 28.12.
For max
Runway
juice.
12, JetBlue 424.
Heading is set.
713 cross depot, how to maintain 11,000. Cape Bell, 709-273.
73 depot, 11,000, JetBlue 73.
Now, can I extend flaps 1 here? Look at that. Flaps 1, we're coming back to 180. Love it.
Number 739 Foxtrot Yankee, turn right heading 270.
270.
God, I love force feedback on this. Team Vodka, this airplane with the force feedback is so much fun, dude. Is it not? I mean, look at that. I'm freaking climbing because I'm ballooning here because I can't run trim because I'm used to flying an Airbus.
739 Foxtrot Yankee,
Jeez.
when able, you're clear direct SAPE, that's Sierra Alpha Papa.
Oh, this is going to be stunning, y'all. All right, we're going to get down to 2,000, and then once we get inside here of the harbor, we'll pretty much be at 3-degree path down, but we're going to get a little high on the slope initially, but then as we turn in, it's going to come up pretty quick, so we're looking good. We're going to start it here at 2,000. It's silly fun to fly this thing. It is, man. It really is. So I think these islands are kind of jacked up here, but basically we need to go right through this crack here.
Number 739 Foxtrot Yankee, just to
Or is it between these two?
Sierra Alpha Papa Echo.
Can't quite tell.
Direct SAPE, November 739 Foxtrot.
I think this is the lighthouse, so I think we're going right through here.
Cactus 357.
Oh, let's level off.
Runway 29er, clear to land, your number 2, following traffic on the numbers.
All right, 29er, clear to land, Cactus 357. All right, recording is on. We'll leave the auto throttle on right now, just because I want to see how she handles these managed speeds. So we're flaps 1 and drop back to 180. We're looking good here. We want to configure pretty much as we enter the mouth of the harbor. All right, because depending on your SOP, you may have to be stable by 1,000, and in order to be stable, you must be configured. So depends on your SOP. If you have 500, it could be a little bit different. Good rule of thumb, though, just be stable, just be configured by the time you enter this harbor, and you'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and extend flaps 2.
Cross SAPE at or above 3,000 and cleared the ILS runway 29 approach, November 739.
160 on the speed. You can see here, I should have been at 2,000, but it's all right. We'll just maintain 1,700. And we're kind of keeping that 3-degree path on the bird, right?
I want you to get ran over by the big jets.
That's all right.
Well, right between these islands, and then into the harbor we go. little bit steep on the descent there. We can shallow that off.
November 816 Lima Papa, I have your clearance advice, ready to copy.
Let's extend flaps.
816 Lima Papa, ready to copy.
Was it 124?
816 Lima Papa, you're clear to the Saranac Lake Airport as filed, maintain
4. I'm trying to remember my number of flaps. All right, we're flaps 3, 150. Just before I hit the turn here, we'll go gear down. Now we are recording. Double check. Yes, we are recording. We have a full recording on this one, so it's going to be juice. Let's go ahead and extend gear down. Now we're going to keep trickling down here. We're going to get don't want to get too low. I'm going to shallow that descent out.
November 816 Lima Papa, your readback is correct. Your release
I'll still keep coming down, but I want to shallow it out. Don't need to be quite at 3 degrees. You see how we're 1,000 feet. We're a little bit outside of our stable criteria, but I'm also a little bit low. So shallow it off here, and then as we enter, I will go into full flaps. I'll then continue our rate of descent. All right, entering the harbor. Let's go ahead and go flaps full for cinematic purposes. Auto brakes, we'll do low. In the harbor, we're slowing to our V ref speed, or VAP 125. Oh man, this is going to be an awesome replay. All right, let's fly the airplane. Flying the airplane. In the harbor. Managed speeds work perfectly there on the approach down. That's good to know. Flying the harbor here.
713, the target altimeter 2973, expect the ILS runway 2. Approaching minimums.
Runway is in sight off the nose there. One white, so we're just a tad low. We'll go ahead and correct.
56730.
That wind is actually pretty much no wind. We'll cut in here over the hangars.
Austin Center, good day, Delta 690 with your flight level 360.
2 whites, 2 reds.
Boston Center, squawk 4222.
4222.
Sink my heading bug because it's driving me nuts.
300.
A little bit high, correcting on slope though. So now you can see we're on the slope. Kind of deviated all the way through there.
Boston Center, November.
All right, I got to remember how to flare this thing. This is don't flare it like an Airbus.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Chunk.
690 radar contact 54 miles east of Dunny. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and 240, that's 690.
Auto brake off. Man, we slowed down quick.
Boston Center gaining dashboard.
Oh, I forgot all about G's.
5,000 for 1,000.
I forgot all about G's. $352. I'll tell you what, I do not remember. It took me a week to learn how to land.
Boston Center dashboard 2341, 14,500 for 1,000.
Let's clean it up.
Delta 690, turn right heading 360.
Return 360, that's 690.
Who else was checking in?
That's dashboard, Papa Tango Romeo 2341, descending 13,000
It's called
for 1,000.
GSX here for gate 6. Since we're right out
Dashboard
front of it.
2341, Boston Center, the Manchester altimeter 2967.
2967, thanks.
Boston Center, Cessna 249, November Delta, about 8 miles west of Nashua, inbound.
Kill the rest of our lights. Nav, strobe, beacons on. Logo's on.
November
Lights are off.
249. November 249, November Delta.
Here we go.
Traffic is a.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shut the replay off. I want to replay the parking though, just so we have it for the end of the stream. All right, it's telling me to go right. I think you're.
And November 249, November Delta. Traffic is Cherokee entering the right. Right crosswind for the right downwind for runway 32. and you can enter a left downwind for runway 32.
Enter left downwind. Master Center reporting a 319 direction ready, climbing to 120,000.
Requesting a full stop landing there.
Ah, no! More juice.
Once Korean 319 Boston Center, climb maintain flight level 190, direct roebuck.
Climb maintain 190, reporting a 319.
What's that mean?
Climb maintain flight level 190, clear direct roebuck.
Clear the roebuck, then climb maintain 190, reporting a 319.
The boarding requested.
I parked a bit too far.
Number 5730, Sierra, runway 32, cleared for the option.
Oh, you told me to keep going.
Entering a left downwind runway 32.
Alright, now we can go ahead and stop the replay. I wanted to save that so we can shut down in replay mode.
Boston Center, Barron 22467 and 310.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Portland, Maine. I love this airport. I can taste the lobster tails. Look at this airport, so awesome. It just smells like Portland. You know when you walk into an airport and it smells like bad seafood from, what's that seafood chain that's in the airport? Legal Seafoods? Like, I can smell that when I look inside this terminal. It just smells like dirty seafood. But I love Portland. Portland, Maine's an awesome little place to go if you haven't gone there already. We need to go ahead and open doors and all that stuff. We're not going to do that. We have somebody on short final. Let's watch him land. Or is he on short final? Or is he way out there? Oh, I think he's way out there. Yeah, he's way out there. Let's watch our replays though. It's getting late. It's 8:40. We're not going to do a full-blown thing here with GSX. We'll disconnect from that situation. We will also restart Kutal. We will also go to replay cam. We will stop sail for right now. Let's back the time up just a tad so we can analyze the landing. I totally forgot G's. I could launch G's in replay. Let's see what happens. Replay, execute. Down.
80 knots.
Oh, you know what? Oh, it started engines for me. Nice. Oh no, I didn't have to switch off. I did an oopsie. We got the brake on, flaps out, all that stuff. Let's go ahead and stop replay. Everything's going. Replay is stop. Let's get all these lights on. On.
1,000.
Let's go replay mode. Pause it. Run it forward. Resume. I think we had this where we couldn't get the left engine running on replay. Didn't we have that before? It's trying to start up. We'll see. I'll start G's before replay. I'll start it right now just to see what she says. G's apps is starting up. G's is active for replay mode. Here we go. We're going into the replay right now. It sounds like that engine's starting. Is it actually going to start up for us? It's trying. We might actually get a second engine in this replay. That would be cool. Hey Cap, hope all is well. What's the big update? Hope nothing to do with the 330. I don't know what you're talking about, DZ Aviation. What's up, man? Good to see you, though. In real life, it rarely goes like that. Usually, we are given 180 or 170 on approach and just keep manual flap 2 until cleared for approach, basically. Okay, cool. Usually, we're given 180 or 170 on approach, keep manual until flap 2 until cleared for the approach. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, look at this. Look at this replay, though. This is going to look so awesome. We'll run it down to right at peak sunset. Now, I think I screwed up that last final segment on the visual there. I don't think was I supposed to, yeah, I was not supposed to cross. Well, I don't know. I think those tanks are kind of misplaced in the scenery. I don't think they come that far out. Well, maybe we did that. Like this here, that over there. I don't know. I think I screwed that up. We'll fly it again. Captain, would you honestly recommend to buy this airplane? Look, if you're okay with early access and you want a 190, I'm enjoying it, man. I have not regretted my purchase. Oh, jeez. Jeez. So, look, I'll show you. Oh, my gosh. G's gave us, you have to see it here in order to see G's. Let me show you. It already recorded at 332, 1.12 G. We definitely plunked that sucker. I just don't remember how to land it. You have to learn how to land this airplane. And it took me about a week to remember, and we got it, and we were landing it good, and now I forgot again. We'll see. We'll give G's another shot for redemption here. This is default sound, Ace Fly. This is default. Let's see what this one gives us. 348, 1.17. So it's virtually a 1.2 at a 300 plus feet per minute landing. 1.2 is not super uncomfortable, but it's not very, it's not super awesome either. Let's see what it looked like from the outside view. I think I came in too shallow there. I think I was supposed to make this turn. No, Ace Fly, it's a different sound set. So the 190 and 175 are different sound sets, man. Different sound sets, different flight models. Drill with frame gen off. Stand by for impact. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there ain't no, there's no talking my way out of this one. Although I think we put it right on the markers. See where we put it. We compressed all of those struts. Oh yeah. Yeah, we compressed all of them. G's gave me 1.2 on that one, 352 feet per minute.
80 knots.
Yeah, G's gave us all of them. Actually, you know what? Let's watch one more from here, and then I'm gonna do a flyby view. Let's watch. Let's see if we get a wing flex here. Wingnut has joined the chat. Do you think about G's in real life when you fly? I think about the real G loads. I try not to have a firm G load landing. I've been printing them off, so you guys know I'm not lying. Just taking pictures of them. Oh, look at that flex though. Spoilers come up. I love how it works natively with replay. Like I'm not touching anything in replay mode. This is why I like to use manual brakes though. Low brakes is super mid. Hit the brakes. You don't need auto brakes. 3-wire. AJ Funari, thanks for the $3 super chat. It sure was a 3-wire, man. Let's see where the impact was. Let's pause it on impact. Let's go resume. I'll pause it right on the impact. Crunch. I mean, we're right on the 1,000 footers, maybe right at the end of them. Hold on, watch this. We'll do a flyby. We'll do a flyby at the impact site. We'll go here. And let's go to camera mode. Drone follow, drone lock on. Rotation speed is up. Drone speed is up. Alright, let's see how this was. And then I'll give you guys one long one to watch. It's going to be pretty juicy coming in with sail. Decided on a 175 into Denver in the winds tonight. Awesome, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Maine. On behalf of your entire crew on board, we're not responsible or liable for any chiropractor appointments you might need after this landing. No, it wasn't that firm. It was just a little cruncher. You would have felt it. There would have been some snarky remarks from some of you simmers getting off the airplane, no doubt about it. Like, oh, gee, Cap, I sure knew when we landed. Almost wanna... Is there like ground physics changed on this? Did you guys change? Did you guys mess with the ground physics at all? Do you know? Alright. I'm gonna wind it back. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna resume it. That's why. Let's get it out of the reverse. See it. And I'll put you on wing view. Sails going. Sounds are coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the harbor visual into Portland, Maine. Great landing on the USS Portland. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to hop off here before 9 o'clock so I can at least go back upstairs and say goodnight to the kiddos. But I had fun. Rusty. I'm rusty around the edges all the way around. I know it. I know I'm rusty. I will be better tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe, probably not. But we're going to give it a shot. Tomorrow, we're going to fly something a little bit different. Even though I'd like to keep flying this airplane, but I'm going to fly something else tomorrow. Probably around noontime, maybe, I'm thinking, for the stream. I'll post it up probably in the morning, so it might be a late notification. Make sure notifications are on. Until then, chat, enjoy the arrival. I don't know why the gear. Let's put the gear up for a second. We didn't drop the gear yet. Final verdict on the E-190. Tyson, dude, I've been saying it all stream, man. I love it. I've had so much fun with this airplane. It hand flies so nice, man. I love the hand flying. Would you see the vapor effect there on the wing? Look at the vapor effect. I love the way it hand flies. I love the way it sounds. It doesn't have ENAV, and the FMS isn't done. But with FMS speeds now, I mean, there's nothing on this airplane that I can sit here and say this is groundbreaking. Don't buy it. Does it have bugs? Yeah, we've seen it. We saw a couple. We saw the FMS speed bug there. Wanted to go to 270 at 5,000 feet because we thought it was in cruise. So we're going to work that out. Just select speed 250. You'll be fine. Maintain selected speed until you're on the approach. Activate your approach speeds. And be at 210. Go flaps 1 and keep slowing down. Oh, look at the vapor. Gears coming down. All right. That's it, chat. I'm out of here. Until tomorrow, stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you. Clear, Paul.